Imagine a day that looks ordinary on the calendar, yet hidden within it lies the power to completely change the course of your life. A day that is not just a date, but a doorway to transformation, a signal from life itself that the time to awaken has arrived. September 19 is one such day, a reminder that every moment can carry a secret capable of reshaping who we are and where we are heading. The question is, will you treat it as just another day, or will you allow it to become the turning point you've been waiting for? In the next few moments, you will discover the life-changing secret of September 19th, a secret that has nothing to do with chance and everything to do with awareness, courage, and choice, unchoice. This is not about superstition or fate. It is about unlocking the wisdom that already lives within you and realizing that today can be the beginning of a new chapter. Stay with me until the end of this message, because what you are about to hear has the power to shift your mindset, strengthen your spirit, and inspire you to step into a future you never thought possible. This is more than a speech. It is an invitation to transform your life, starting right here, right now. The power of dates as turning points lies in the human ability to attach deep meaning to specific moments in time. While the calendar itself is simply a measure of days, what truly matters is the symbolic value we assign to it. A date like September 19 can become more than just another day. It can stand as a personal landmark, a point where we decide to shift direction, to make a commitment, or to embrace transformation. Within history has shown that great events, personal breakthroughs, and even life-changing decisions often tie themselves to dates, not because the date itself holds inherent magic, but because the human spirit requires moments to anchor its resolve. We naturally look for beginnings, for signals, for opportunities to reset. And when we designate a day as significant, it suddenly carries an energy capable of changing our perception and behavior. When someone recognizes a date as special, it creates a heightened state of awareness. On September 19th, instead of drifting through routines unconsciously, the awareness of its meaning forces a pause. It becomes a reminder to stop, reflect, and choose differently. That pause is powerful because in it lies the possibility of reorienting the course of life. A single day can mark the decision to leave behind procrastination, to mend broken relationships, to begin healthier habits, or to embark on a spiritual journey. It is not the date itself that changes destiny, but the decision we tie to it. Yet without anchoring that decision to a concrete moment, our intentions often dissolve into vague wishes. Dates provide a framework for discipline, and discipline is the foundation of transformation. The power of such a turning point is magnified when we infuse it with ritual or symbolism. Thom. Some may write down new commitments, others may fast, meditate, or practice stillness. The act of setting a clear marker helps the subconscious mind understand that something different has begun. From there, small actions compound and the date becomes a reference point we can look back on with pride. It reminds us of the day we stopped being who we were and started moving toward who we wanted to become. In this way, September 19 is not just a line on the calendar. It is the canvas upon which we paint the first brushstrokes of a renewed life. Awareness of the present moment is often described as the greatest secret to transformation because it is the only time where life truly exists. The past has already dissolved into memory, and the future is nothing more than imagination waiting to take shape. Yet many people spend their days living either in regret of what has already happened or in anxiety about what might come. This way of living robs them of the richness of now, which is the actual place where choices are made and changes are possible. When a date like September 19 is given special meaning, It becomes a reminder to awaken from the autopilot of daily life and step fully into the moment. The awareness that today is significant heightens the senses, sharpens focus, and opens the door to deeper clarity. In this awareness, people begin to notice things they usually overlook: the quality of their thoughts, the habits that govern them, the emotions they allow to drive their behavior. Living in the present moment is not about ignoring the past or neglecting the future. It is about anchoring oneself in the only space where power exists. Decisions are not made yesterday, and results do not happen tomorrow. They both originate now. When an individual understands this truth, they realize that every breath and every action has the capacity to shape destiny. The present moment offers a chance to interrupt destructive cycles and to consciously choose a new direction. For example, the instant someone notices themselves sinking into negative thought, that awareness creates the opportunity to replace it with a constructive one. The awareness itself is the turning point, and without it, life becomes a series of unconscious repetitions. Utsil, Being present also deepens appreciation and gratitude. When the mind is no longer chasing what is ahead or holding on to what has passed, it finds beauty in the simple act of being alive. Gratitude naturally arises, and gratitude changes the vibration of one's entire existence. On a day like September 19, cultivating awareness of each moment allows a person to align intention with action, heart with mind, and vision with reality. It transforms the day into a living meditation where every choice, every step, and every breath carries meaning. In this way, awareness of the present moment becomes not just a practice but a doorway to a completely new way of living, one where each day is treated as precious and each moment as a chance to begin again. Inner transformation before outer change is the principle that all lasting growth begins from within. Many people look outward, hoping circumstances, luck, or others will shift to create the life they desire, but they forget that external conditions are merely reflections of the internal state. So, a date like September 19 can serve as a reminder that before one can experience a new chapter in life, the inner world must be renewed. It begins with thoughts, for thoughts are the architects of destiny. If the mind is filled with doubt, fear, and negativity, no amount of external opportunity can create fulfillment. On the other hand, when thoughts are aligned with clarity, courage, and vision, even challenges can be transformed into stepping stones. The secret lies in realizing that the outer world bends itself to the quality of the inner world, not the other way around. This inner transformation is not an abstract idea, but a concrete practice of observing and reshaping beliefs. Beliefs form the lens through which reality is interpreted, and often people live bound by inherited or unconscious patterns. The decision to transform within requires questioning these patterns and asking if they truly serve growth. For instance, the belief that one is unworthy of success will quietly sabotage every effort to achieve it. Only by dissolving such limiting thoughts can space be created for new, empowering beliefs to take root. That is why September 19, or any chosen date of significance, can be used as a symbolic threshold where old patterns are left behind and new ones are cultivated. Emotions are also central to inner transformation. Carrying resentment, anger, or fear colors every interaction and keeps life heavy. Choosing forgiveness, acceptance, and compassion lightens the heart and makes way for peace. When the inner state becomes balanced, the outer world begins to mirror that balance in relationships, opportunities, and achievements. In this sense, inner transformation is not about escaping reality, but about reshaping the energy with which one meets reality. Discipline strengthens this process. Meditation, self-reflection, journaling, or even daily silence train the mind to stay centered and guide the heart to remain clear. Outwardly, nothing may appear to change immediately, but beneath the surface, the foundation is being rebuilt. Soon, life responds in kind. September 19 can then become remembered as the day when the inner shift began, the day when a person stopped waiting for the world to change and instead decided to change themselves first, knowing that the outer transformation would naturally follow. Letting go of the old to welcome the new is one of the most powerful principles of growth, yet it is also one of the most difficult to practice. Human beings are naturally attached to what is familiar, even if it no longer serves their journey. Old habits, outdated beliefs, and past experiences often create a sense of comfort because they are known, but they also act as invisible chains that hold back progress. A date like September 19 can become a symbolic threshold, a day to consciously release what is heavy, stagnant, or limiting. By making a decision to let go, a person creates space for new opportunities, new perspectives, and new energies to enter their life. Holding on tightly to the past leaves no room for the future, but surrendering what is no longer useful allows transformation to flow naturally. Letting go does not always mean abandoning everything. Sometimes it simply means loosening the grip of attachment. For example, carrying guilt over mistakes or clinging to resentment from past hurts only continues the cycle of suffering. The moment one chooses forgiveness both for oneself and for others, a door opens to healing. Similarly, fear of the unknown often prevents people from pursuing new opportunities. They prefer the safety of mediocrity rather than the uncertainty of growth. But true freedom lies in embracing uncertainty with trust, knowing that every ending carries within it the seed of a new beginning. This principle applies not only to emotions and relationships, but also to daily life. Old habits that drain energy, such as procrastination, negative self-talk, or unhealthy routines, must be released to make space for discipline, positivity, and vitality. Even the physical act of decluttering a space can mirror the process of inner renewal. When the old is cleared away, whether in the heart, the mind, or the environment, clarity begins to shine through. The act of letting go requires courage because it means stepping into the unknown without guarantees. Yet this is the very essence of growth. No seed becomes a tree without breaking its shell, and no person evolves without shedding layers of the past. By seeing September 19 as a moment of surrender, one can use it as a powerful reminder that life's greatest breakthroughs come when the old is released and the new is welcomed with open arms. In this way, letting go is not a loss but a gift, for it makes space for the life one is truly meant to live. Sideline and daily practice as the true secret to transformation is a truth that cannot be ignored. Many people search for quick fixes or wait for a sudden breakthrough to change their lives, but real and lasting transformation is never the result of one grand event. It is built slowly, brick by brick, through small, consistent actions performed with discipline. A day like September 19 may serve as an awakening moment, but the true secret lies in what follows afterward, the commitment to sustain new choices daily until they become part of one's identity. On September 19, embracing the truth that destiny is carved by choice means stepping into life with intention. It means refusing to drift aimlessly or let chance decide the path. Each decision, no matter how ordinary it may seem, is a stroke on the canvas of destiny. Over time, these strokes paint a picture of a life that was not left to chance but consciously crafted with courage, wisdom, and purpose. The secret of September 19 is not that the date itself holds magic, but that it symbolizes the power of awareness, choice, discipline, and formation. It reminds us that every day can become a turning point if we decide to make it so. By honoring the present moment, reshaping the inner self before expecting outer change, letting go of what no longer serves us, and building a life through consistent practice, we discover that destiny is not written for us, but written by us. September 19 becomes a doorway, not because of the number on the calendar, but because it is the day we choose to awaken, to act with courage, and to step into the life we are meant to live. As you carry these truths with you, may this day and every day after it be a reminder of your strength and potential. May you find the clarity to see what must be changed, the discipline to walk the path consistently, and the courage to make choices that lead to the life you truly desire. Good luck on your journey of transformation, and thank you for giving your time and energy to receive this message. May this moment be the spark that ignites a lifetime of wisdom, growth, and fulfillment.